Hi everybody. Today I am going to Ho Chi Minh City, otherwise known as Saigon, which is also known as Forest City. I think in the old language, it's not much of a forest now, but lots of skyscrapers, lots of buildings, lots of shops. So I'm on my way to Ho Chi Minh City. I'm kind of in the outskirts of Ho Chi Minh City. There's kind of an industrial area, but as you can see here, I just got a Grab, and the Grab driver is taking me down to Ho Chi Minh City. The Grab is pretty cheap. It's pretty affordable. It's about $1 or maximum $3 depending on where you're going. But yeah, it's a good deal. They usually give you a helmet and can take you anywhere you want. So that's what I'm doing today. Today, going to Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm gonna grab some banh mi. As you can see here, traffic can sometimes be a little bit tight, and you'll see lots of shops all around the city. We'll get more into the shops later on, but yeah, this is an industrial city, an industrial area, and so there's a lot of 18-wheelers, a lot of transportation, a lot of logistics going on, a lot of manufacturing in this area. And yeah, we're gonna run into some very, very bumpy areas. A lot of my friends know that I do a substantial amount of traveling, and they've asked me why I don't record or post on social media or anything like that. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm going to do some videos and kind of walk you through my journeys around different places that I travel to. I am a particular fan of traveling. I've traveled to many countries, but Vietnam, definitely one of my favorites. So now we're getting into a little bit more traffic, and you'll see some of these scooters. They carry a lot of things, and I actually don't know what the formal name is. Some people call them scooters, scooties, motorcycles, motorbikes, mopeds, all different kinds of names, but I usually just call them motorbikes. And you'll see a lot of these motorbikes, they carry a lot of things. For example, one time I saw a person carrying a bunch of chickens all over them. It was quite bizarre, to be honest. It was kind of my culture shock, but I saw them carrying like at least 20 chickens. It was like a chicken coop on their mopeds or motorbike, whatever you want to call it. And I was just in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. Like, how do they even build a chicken coop around their moped? But I thought that was fascinating. I've seen some other folks carry different things, such as oh yeah, the other day actually I saw a person carrying, I think it was like two refrigerators stacked on top of each other vertically, and it just seemed really unproportional. Like, I couldn't make sense out of it. Like, how were they able to balance that? It was just very culture shocking. And as you can see here, this guy has a whole ton of baggage in his motorcycle, and you'll see my voice crackling a little bit. That's not me being nervous or anything, but it's mostly the bumpy roads. And the reason I'm not driving the motorbike today is mostly because I like showing different things I like to show you different things as I'm on the road. I like to kind of move the camera left and right, or even backwards. That way you can see the different things that I'm seeing, or just how I would see it. So that's why I hired the Grab driver. As you can see here, there's a market going on. Oh, a little bit of a hard stop. But no worries here. Looks like someone dropped their... Oh, they dropped the fish? What the... Oh, goodness sake. I think the driver dropped the fish on the road. That's the first one for me. That's the first one for me. Never seen that before. But yeah, I mean, obviously, when you carry lots of things on the moped, it's likely that you'll drop something. There's a little market here. They sell a bunch of fruits, veggies. Looks like they sell bananas. You can pretty much find everything you need here for a meal or something like that. Lots of fruits, vegetables, just kind of random things too. Lots of pineapples too. I see. Oh, lots of pineapples. They sell a lot of pineapple juice. I see that often, not only in the shops but on mopeds. And as you can see here, there's a cyclist just randomly in the middle of traffic. That happens a lot. There's usually someone riding a bicycle. Oh, we're getting kind of into the traffic area, or the traffic zone, I guess you could call it. So there's a mixture of cars and motorbikes all over the place here. I've heard that Vietnam has the most, or probably a large population of motorbikes in the world. There's probably more motorbikes than people now, and you'll see that once we get into the city. There's lots of motorbikes. I've read that it's kind of like an order to chaos. But not sure how that makes sense. But and it's fascinating how everything just seems to work in terms of traffic. It reminds me of a honeycomb, or bees, or honeybees just buzzing around. It's just a bunch of motorbikes all at the same time, just in an orderly fashion. Looks like we're getting a car honking at us because we're driving too slow. Oh, my goodness sake. I can't believe that car made it through. My gosh. I think that must have been like 6 inches apart, or I don't know, but that felt way too close. My gosh, that was a little bit tight. As you can see, there's a few folks driving with big bags on their mopeds. Weather's pretty nice today, sunny, no rain. Usually rains a lot. The other day I was walking around, it was bright and shiny, and after an hour or so it just started pouring. It was just wet completely. The street was completely flooded. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my umbrella, so if you ever come to Vietnam, do expect to see the weather just change randomly, at least in Ho Chi Minh City. Looks like we have a cement truck here blocking traffic, and we have, oh, yikes, that was a quick turnaround. I'm not sure why these motorbikes are driving the opposite way, but I guess that happens sometimes. As you can see, we're starting to see more and more traffic. That's what I was talking about, the ordered chaos. Kind of reminds me of honeybees, just a bunch of honeybees in one area just swarming away. kind of the ordered chaos theory or ordered chaos activity. Somehow it just gets done. You have buses, trucks, motorbikes all over the place. And as you can see, there's a lot of shops on the roadside. These shops sell different things like utility services, hairstyle shops, hair salons, grocery items. Oh, looks like we got into a bit of a traffic jam there. Yeah, so as I was saying, the roadside shops sell a bunch of things, even repairs for your motorbike or just a variety of products and services. It's interesting because one time I saw a shop that did repairs for motorbikes. It was well, yikes. So yeah, I saw. Yeah, you never know with traffic here. It can be kind of random, and again, that ordered chaos traffic kind of deal. It just works at the end of the day. But yeah, as you can see, these shops sell a bunch of things. And as I was saying, I once saw a shop that did motorbike repair, and they did nails, and they sold food. That's like three things at the same time. I was a little taken aback by that. It's like a whole one-stop shop kind of deal. Thought that was fascinating in terms of diversification. But yeah, you'll see all these shops selling a variety of products and services. You can find pretty much anything you need, even headphones, cell phone services. Again, repairs for motorbikes, paint, tiles, anything. So we are getting into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City, and as you can see from afar, Landmark 81 is over there. It's a big touristy place that a lot of foreigners come to. It's a great place to visit if you're in the area. It's a beautiful building. It's kind of like a neo-futuristic like building or something like that. Car just kind of crept it. Oh, I thought we were gonna clip that car. That was pretty close. That was another close one right there. So yeah, as I was saying, Landmark 81, very beautiful building, neo-futuristic kind of architecture or something like that. If you really want to admire its beauty, definitely visit it at nighttime. And if you really want to take a beautiful picture, I recommend that you hop on the ferry at night. I think the ferry's like $1 or so, and it takes you to like a port or something like that, and that's where you can take your picture for TikTok or Instagram or anything like that. It's a very beautiful scene. The scenery is just amazing at night. I've done it a few times, and it's just the light show, I don't know, it just lights up like really, really beautiful. It's like a pink and gold kind of color. Very beautiful. So I highly recommend you check out Landmark 81 at night, on the ferry preferably. And the ferry will run through the river, and you'll be able to see the Landmark 81 all lit up with pink and gold. Looks like we're arriving to Ho Chi Minh City now. As you can see, lots more traffic. Lots of honking too. I've noticed that there's a lot of honking in Ho Chi Minh City. Don't take it as an offense. I don't think it's the honking that we perceive as offensive, as more of a cautionary honking. At least that's what I perceive. It's more like, hey, I'm coming by kind of honking. One of our fellow drivers or neighbors, one of our fellow driver mates just waved at us, so that's nice. Look at this motorbike right here. He is jam-packed. How do they do that? Sometimes it amazes me how much they can carry in one load. Oh, we're going for it. Oh, we made it. It's definitely amazing to see all these motorbikes in action. I've seen some folks switching off to electric bikes. It's kind of similar deal, but pretty sure it's less expensive. I see them more often. The other day I saw a little kid riding an electric bike. He must have been like 10 years old. It was quite bizarre just to see him driving in the middle of traffic. And it was just a culture shock for me, I guess. But traffic is clear today. Have this lady crossing. Hard stop. This guy has a bunch of toys on his moped. I'm not sure what that character is. Looks like we're going on the sidewalk to cut through traffic. Awesome. Yep, that's something that happens in Vietnam. The sidewalk is used as a means to cut through traffic, or as a shortcut. Not sure how much time we saved there, but maybe like 5 seconds or something. As you can see, we're pretty much in Ho Chi Minh City. Lots of shops, lots of motorbikes, lots of traffic, lots of movement. Ooh, okay. We are, one of the main traffic sites here. You're gonna see just the ordered chaos. Lots of motorbikes here for sure. There's Landmark 81 up there. Beautiful sight. And here we go. Peak times of traffic are around 8 a.m. to 9:30, maybe 7:30 to 9 a.m. and then 4:30 to 6 p.m. That's when you'll see a lot of traffic. But it's around noontime right now, so traffic isn't that bad. Ooh, this lady almost had a little kerfuffle, just creeping into traffic, trying to make a turn. Ooh, this car also creeping in to traffic, trying to make a hard left. I admire people who drive a motorbike here in Ho Chi Minh City. They must, I don't know how they do it, to be honest. And some of them, well, a lot of them, they wear sandals. So that's even more admirable. I don't know if I could drive a moped or a motorcycle or motorbike in sandals. I know in the US we wear boots, and here we have another cyclist. I'm not sure what she's selling. Oh, narrow entry here. Narrow, very narrow. That was a close call right there. Nice and beautiful bridge here. Nice skyline. Look at that skyline. I think those are apartments or probably office buildings or something like that. So it's around lunchtime, and a lot of the street vendors are active right now. A lot of the office workers are going out for lunch, grabbing a snack, grabbing a bite to eat. So you'll see them everywhere around the city. Not sure what this person is carrying. Oh, he's carrying a TV. We gonna make it? Oh, my goodness, that was a close one. All right, here we go. I can't believe we made that one. I thought that guy was gonna clip us or at least bump us or something. Yikes. Oh, looks like there's some folks crossing. Looks like we are in Ho Chi Minh City, District 1. So this is the main touristy site. There's a lot of great places to visit here, so highly recommend you check out District 1. If you don't like touristy places, you can definitely venture out of District 1. What's this guy carrying on his moped? What is that? He's carrying like some kind of gasoline or something? I'm not sure what that was. That looked off. This place is quite popular here. It's like a shopping center that they make a lot of decorations depending on the season. Looks like they have the fall season going on. Usually on Fridays and Saturdays, people will take pictures here and kind of just do like a lot of photography. You can see some folks there. They're taking a picture. Now we're kind of in the middle of a park here. This is a popular park. I forgot the name, to be honest. But I know people come here, bring their lunch, their snacks, enjoy a walk around the park. It's a nice park. I've been here a few times. And yes, we're arriving at a government building here, just right in front of us. Definitely, like I mentioned earlier, touristy place. Definitely a site to visit if you're in town, if you want to do some of the visit the tourist attractions. this place right here. It's really nice. I'll probably make a video here, but they have a lot of great food in there. There's a good Mexican place there. It's not authentic or completely authentic, but it's definitely good. I'll probably make a video of it later or at another time. I like the food there. So as you can see, we are scrunched up in traffic right now. I could literally shake someone's hand or high five them. I'm very, very close to fellow drivers here. And it looks like that is Benton Market. Lots and lots and lots of shopping there. You'll find anything there. Just really random stuff too. T-shirts, food, luggages, flowers, souvenirs. Definitely a place to check out if you're into shopping. You can definitely bargain with some of the vendors there. And I personally like the t-shirts there. Like I said, this is a more touristy place, District 1. Lots of museums and shopping and lots of restaurants too, lots of food. If you're looking for some of the Vietnamese food, like pho or banh mi, you'll definitely find it here. Saw some of the rental bikes or one-day rental bikes, whatever you want to call them. I don't particularly use them. I've never used those. I'm not sure. I just prefer walking sometimes. I like walking around, getting to know the city, and my driver just totally went for it. Oh my gosh. Yikes, I didn't think he was gonna do that. Alrighty then. Definitely knows his way around the city. And we are arriving to our banh mi shop here.